And so today we're going to use these 3 theorems to prove why things are. So you're going to find the missing value and explain your reasoning. So you're going to give me the why as well. So in this, we want to find x. So which one of these 3 theorems is going to help us find x? The sum of the interior angles of a triangle equal 180. Exterior angles are equal to the sum of the 2 non-adjacent angles of a triangle. Or straight angles equal 180 degrees. Do I have a straight angle here?
Yeah, maybe.
There's not a straight angle that they label. AB is a line. If they had a midpoint with a C there, then that would be a straight angle. You'd have to have a vertex in the middle there. Yes, but again, it would have to have like a point here. If I had C here, that would be a straight angle. Does that make sense? Because an angle has to have 3 points, not 2.
So that would be the sum of the interior angle.
Very good. So let's do the sum of the interior angles because we have a triangle, right? Okay. So I'm going to write that down. The sum of the interior angles of a, sorry, my pen is dragging for some reason. A triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So how I'd write that equation is I'd have the x plus 5 plus the other angle, which is 2x, plus that third angle, which is 40. And that would equal 180 degrees. Okay, so now we're just going to solve that equation. I'm going to combine my like terms. So x and 2x is 3x's. 5 and 40 is 45. And it equals 180 degrees. Okay, then we subtract the 45 from both sides. That gives me 3x equals, that's going to be 135. Sorry, this pen is really bad right now. Then we divide by 3, and I get x equals 45. Any questions on how I did that? Okay, you guys can do the next one. So it's the same idea, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. Equal 180 degrees. So our equation should have been 2x. Yes. 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 Okay, then we combine our like terms. 2x and x is 3x's plus another x is 4x's. The negative 10 and positive 30, opposite signs subtract, and get positive 20 equals 180. Then subtract 20 from both sides. And you get 4x equals 160. Divide by 4. And x equals 40. Any questions over that? Okay. So now we're going to this one. Oopsie. Not those notes. These notes. Okay. And we have an x and a y to find. Okay, so we have to choose which one we're going to find first. Okay, Paul, which one would you like to find first, x or y? Find x. Any ideas on how we could find x? Yeah? Very good. Okay, so to find the x here, we can use that this is a straight angle. Okay, the two angles together form a straight angle. So you would just have x plus 150 equals 180 degrees. So you subtract 150 from both sides, and we're going to get x equals 30. Okay, now we have to find y. Okay, there's a couple different ways to find y. I'm going to do it using the external angle theorem. So if we go back up here, we can see what an external angle is. Okay, so extra angles are equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent angles of a triangle. So in this figure, letting me write, so give me a second. So write down the external angle theorem while I try to get my pen to work. Okay, so the extra angle is equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent angles in a triangle. So that means 150 is equal to these two angles added together. So 2y plus y is equal to 150. Because it's the exterior angle. This exterior angle measures 150 degrees. If it measured 125, you would set it equal to that. If it measured 52, you would set it equal to that. So now you're going to combine like terms, 2y and y. 2, and this is like a 1, right? 2 plus 1 is 3y's equals 150 degrees. I divide by 3, and I get y equals 50. Any questions over that? We're good? Okay, next one. We want to find the measure of angle NMP. So this angle here. The thing is, then we'd have two variables because this is like a y, right? So I can't use that because I'd have two variables and I don't know how to solve that with two variables. Okay. The easiest way is to find x and then I can find the y. So again, to find x, my exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent angles. So we're going to use our exterior angle theorem. Okay, the exterior angles are equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent angles in a triangle. That gives me 4x minus 26 is equal to x plus 2x. I put my line down the center. This is like a 1x. X and 2x is 3x's. You have 4x minus 26. And I want my variables on one side and my numbers on the other. So I'm going to move the 4x over here with the 3x. That's going to give me negative 26 is equal to 3 minus 4 is negative 1x. Then divide by 1, by negative 1, divide by negative 1, and I get x equals 26. Okay, so in here, the measure of angle P is equal to 26, because that's x. And then the measure of angle N is equal to 2 times 26, which is 52. Now how am I going to find y? Yes, add and subtract from 180. The sum of the interior angles. So now, the sum of the interior angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. Sorry, again, my pen's starting to drag again. So we found two of the angles, 26 and 52. So 26 plus 52 plus the measure of angle NMP is equal to 180 degrees. I'm going to combine my like terms. 26 and 52 is 78 plus the measure of angle NMP is equal to 180. Subtract 78. Measure of angle NMP equals 102 degrees. Any questions over that? Okay, do the next one. Okay, so we're going to go back and look at our theorems. And which one of those theorems would apply to that figure? Okay. It's not a triangle, so it can't be those first two because those are all about triangles. So it has to be straight angles equal 180 degrees. So CAB is a straight angle. So these two added together are going to equal the straight angle of 180 degrees. So straight angles equal 180 degrees. So when I write this out, I'm going to have 3x minus 45 plus 2x minus 10, and it's going to equal 180 degrees. I'm going to combine my like terms. 3 and 2 is 5x's. Okay, negative 45 and negative 10. They're the same sign, so I'm going to add and get negative 55 equals 180 degrees. I add 55. I'm going to get 5x equals 223. Is that right? 225, sorry.
Yeah, 225.
Oh my goodness. I'm just putting them in any order I want to. 235. I knew the number. Divide by 5. Divide by 5. Okay, very good. 5 can go into 23 4 times. With 3 left over, 5 can go into 35 7 times. 47, not degrees. So 47 is what x equals.
So you plug the 47 in, make sure that
So you plug them in and you can see what those angles are and make sure they add to 180. Okay.